From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is The Night Beat.
Good evening, I'm Danielle Shenk with your headlines for Friday, April 4th. President Donald Trump's tariffs are rattling the stock market, and Nebraska industries are feeling the effects. In a state where agriculture depends heavily on trade, the Nebraska Farm Bureau is urging patience but acknowledges the stakes.
No doubt that folks are nervous. At the same time, there's a lot of support for the president. There's a lot of support for the president ultimately trying to address some things that have been issues for a long term.
The wine and spirits industry is also bracing for impact. With imported alcohol passing through a multi-tiered system, tariffs can dramatically drive up prices.
A 20% tariff at the import level might actually end up being a 50% price increase to the end customer because of those three different tiers that it has to go through before it reaches the end user.
And those tensions intensified today as China retaliated with 34% tariffs on U.S. goods set to take effect next Thursday. The news triggered another sell-off on Wall Street, stoking fears of a looming recession. The Dow plunged more than 2,200 points, the S&P lost more than 300 points, and the Nasdaq lost more than 900. Each index dropped between 5.5% and 6% in value. Speaking of the markets, Lincoln police say two brothers in their 70s recently lost $1.36 million in an online trading scam. They'd been investing since November, but only realized something was wrong after trying to withdraw funds.
The platform turned out to be fraudulent. The victims discovered the fraud when the stock market dropped, and they attempted to withdraw some money from the fake accounts.
LPD says this loss of $1.3 million isn't even the biggest they've seen. Someone lost $1.5 million to a romance scam in 2022. In another scam this week, a man lost $48,000 after an investment coach directed him to a fake website. The sheriff's office has already tracked nearly $250,000 in reported losses this year.
Really concerned how many times we're not being called when people are actually losing their money because of the embarrassment, and they know we're not going to be able to get the money back.
Meanwhile, Warhorse Gaming is warning the public about fake ads promoting a mobile app falsely claiming ties to its casinos. Online gambling is not legal in Nebraska. Also in crime news, an Arkansas man accused of kidnapping a Wisconsin teen appeared in a Nebraska courtroom today. 40-year-old Gary Day pleaded not guilty to 2 misdemeanors, false reporting, and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. A Sarpy County judge set his bond at $2.5 million. Due to pending federal charges, he cannot bond out. Day was arrested at a Love's travel stop after a clerk recognized a 17-year-old girl with him from an Amber Alert. The girl, missing for 2 months, is reportedly pregnant with his child. Back in Lincoln, it's been nearly a year since 28-year-old Joshua Martin walked away from Integrated Behavioral Health Services. Martin, who has schizophrenia and severe OCD, disappeared from the secure facility on April 5th. A state investigation later found the facility violated several policies, including failing to report his disappearance to Adult Protective Services. In other news, blue-clad advocates marched through downtown Lincoln for Child Abuse Prevention Month. Led by nonprofits like Lancaster Connected, United Way, and Cedars, they placed pinwheels along Lincoln Mall before gathering at the Capitol to honor those supporting vulnerable families through housing, mentorships, and utility aid. While some are advocating for vulnerable children, others are working to combat hunger through the annual state campaign against hunger running through April 11th. A Stuff the Truck food and hygiene drive is set for next Thursday morning at the Capitol. The campaign has raised over $1 million and collected 2 million pounds of food over 40 years. Happening this weekend, the adults-only Paranormal Cirque is back at Gateway Mall through April 7th. The show blends circus, theater, and European flair, featuring creepy clowns, magic, and motorcycle stunts. Shows run nightly through Monday, and for more weekend events, you can check out the latest Star City bus. Lastly, the University of Nebraska Board of Regents will consider naming the Devaney Sports Center arena after legendary volleyball coach John Cook. The proposal includes a statue, new signage, and interior name changes, estimated at $400,000. The meeting is set for 9 a.m. next Friday. Rounding out your night beat is a check of the 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to The Night Beat. Watch, listen, and stream on the 1011 app on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.